The government says it hopes every adult will be offered the COVID jab by September.
With Lucrezia Millarini.
Good afternoon. For the first time today, the government set a clear timescale for vaccinating every adult in the UK. Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab said it's hoped all over 18s can be offered their first dose by September. Well, so far, more than 3.8 million people have been vaccinated, including more than half of all over 80-year-olds. It's raised hopes that some restrictions could be lifted by March. Well, the latest figures show there have been 38,600 new cases of the virus, significantly down from last Sunday's figure. And another 671 people have died after testing positive. With the latest, here's our political correspondent, Daniel Hewitt. Well, new rules for people entering the UK come into effect from 4 a.m. tomorrow. Arrivals from anywhere in the world will have to go into quarantine. It's hoped that will prevent new variants of the virus from getting into the country. And ministers are believed to be considering even tougher measures to ensure people stay in isolation. Sejal Carrier reports. To the United States now, where security is being ramped up ahead of the inauguration of Joe Biden. Across the country, authorities are on high alert amid prospects of protests by Donald Trump supporters. No more so than in Washington, D.C., where thousands of troops are patrolling the streets. Our Washington correspondent Robert Moore has the latest. One of the states where officials are concerned about demonstrations is Virginia. Our correspondent Emma Murphy. It's been announced this year's G7 summit of world leaders will take place in Cornwall. It'll be tomorrow. The inquiry into the Manchester Arena bombing that killed 22 people in 2017 will resume. The second phase will focus on the emergency response, with hearings taking place remotely because of the pandemic. Among those who died was 29-year-old Martin Hett, whose mother says the victims' families are still looking for answers. She's been speaking to Damon Green. Sport now, and in cricket, England are closing in on victory over Sri Lanka in the first test, although not without drama. Finally, the biggest Premier League game of the season so far between Liverpool and Manchester United has just kicked off. But before that, the two top sides in the Women's Super League went head-to-head. Chelsea and Manchester United were both unbeaten going into the match. But for one of them, that run was about to end. Chris Scudder reports. And that is it. I'm back with the late news at just after 10. Until then, whatever you're doing, enjoy your afternoon. Bye-bye.